Hi, I am Rachel, one of the elite ICE 50 avatars to present this course on important medical malpractice laws by Cummings Law. Each state has its own laws and user must be aware of the specific laws within their state. Existence of doctor-patient relationship. A medical malpractice case is not viable unless the defendant has a duty to act on the victim's behalf. The duty to act must be in accordance with the generally accepted standard of care for such a healthcare professional with their level of skill and training. Where this doctor-patient relationship is non-existent, one cannot make a case. Breach of duty. Successful medical malpractice litigation requires proof that the defendant breached the standard of care. Your work as the plaintiff is to prove that the healthcare professional failed to offer the expected level of care for a professional with their level of capability and training. Causation. The third element of medical malpractice involves establishing proof that the negligent care directly caused you harm. In other words, it is not enough to prove that there was negligent action. You need to demonstrate that this negligent care was the direct cause of your injury or illness. If your injuries weren't the result of the breach of duty, your care doesn't qualify as medical malpractice. Demonstrable harm occurred. Finally, you must demonstrate that the harm you suffered as a result of the doctor's action is quantifiable. For instance, you must quantify any increase in medical care expenses or lost wages due to your injury or illness. A real example of medical malpractice. Recently, Cummings Law filed a lawsuit against Vanderbilt Medical Center on behalf of the family of Chester Shoemaker. The lawsuit claimed that their mother died a wrongful death as the result of medical malpractice at the hospital. The patient entered the hospital with a kidney infection in 2017. Her condition was improving noticeably until one of the medical practitioners wrongfully punctured her carotid artery during a medical procedure. This mistake cut off Missy Shoemaker's blood circulation to the brain, which ultimately caused her death. It's a clear case of medical malpractice by Vanderbilt Medical Center. Brian Cummings, the medical malpractice attorney representing the family, seeks damages of up to $30 million. Choosing a medical malpractice lawyer. Medical malpractice is among the most complicated areas of law. Proving causation is particularly challenging, so you need an attorney by your side. But how do you identify the right attorney for you? We've put together 4 guidelines to help you hire a medical malpractice attorney you can trust. Consider experience. When you're dealing with a case as sensitive as medical malpractice, you want to be sure you have an attorney who knows what they're doing. That's where experience comes in. Inquire about cost. The best medical malpractice attorneys offer a free consultation. If an attorney turns you away because you can't pay a consultation fee, take the right action after medical malpractice. If you've been the victim of medical malpractice, don't hesitate to take the right steps to get the compensation you deserve. Doing so requires ample preparation, part of which is knowing the elements of medical malpractice. Remember to work with the right medical malpractice lawyer to help you win your case. Legal release. The views expressed in this article do not necessarily reflect those of ICE 50. One must consult with their legal and financial representatives for any and all legal advice.